today in Grass Valley, California, doing a validation investigation for a really beautiful family and just a gorgeous home. They're so nice, and they've welcomed us into their space to provide a private reading, to provide some validation investigation techniques, and just kind of figure out what's going on, the nature of some of the energy that's sort of happening in this place. And we are kind of blending our investigation with a private reading, kind of doing a little bit of both. And they have lived here a while. The family has lived in this home for a while, and some have passed on. So we may pick up some of that energy as well. And I guess there's also been some renovation, so that could be a potential factor of why the energy just doesn't feel right. Essentially, that's what we were called out for. We haven't been given too many details. They just basically stated the energy is heavy. It doesn't quite feel normal and right, and they sort of want to get a beat on what is going on in the space, why doesn't it feel as happy as it used to, and then we want to reboot the space with a really thorough cleansing of the home. So I'm really excited to help them. They seem fabulous. There's all sorts of wonderful kitties in the house, so that's always good energy for us, and a beautiful pet bird. And then we have this lovely backdrop of some water nearby that hopefully will help the positive energy, although it can feed spiritual activity as well. So we're just going to get in here and do a little bit of validation. But first, they prepared us food and a snack, so that's really wonderful. So we're going to go out and eat, and then we shall commence the investigation. So again, we are out here in Grass Valley. Both Brent and myself are here to help just this beautiful family. They're so nice and so sweet and such good energy, and such wonderful little fur babies, run around as well. Got a mini celebrity in the midst back there.
We do.
Well, I won't give any details, but he's well known with some of our very rad friends. And
don't make the cameraman laugh.
Yeah. So we're going to explore a little bit about what's going on in this space and what exactly has made the energy a little off. What I initially sensed, I see a woman that's walking kind of towards the back, and we're going to go kind of figure her out. But I also felt this energy that the whole family was really just kind of trucking along, like going down the highway. Everything's going, they're moving, and all of a sudden, boom, everything shifted into low gear energetically. It was really bizarre, and I don't know what the full source of that is yet. I'm trying to kind of figure out what was the catalyst to that. Something really just hit and shifted the energy. It's almost just like there's almost a fear base. There's a fear base to this shift. It's just a very quick shift. So if you guys
Can I add something?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I feel like something happened in here.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I feel like something happened, and it was like, what was that kind of thing? I that's all I got. I don't have what it was, but my attention keeps being drawn to that.
And that's why I kind of want. This is why I'm over here.
Right.
Start this way, even though I see the woman over there.
And
I need to start here. So I think we should explore that. And you guys, at this juncture, you would agree that at least suddenly your energy all shifted. Everybody's energy just shifted.
Yes, and you're right about that one.
Oh boy.
I don't know what it was that happened. I just get a sense of it. Somebody saw something.
I feel like I can't breathe all of a sudden. Like I feel like there's no air.
Okay.
It's a tightness in the throat in here. And like I can't breathe.
Okay.
Hello, Meowie. So.
And derailed by a cat once again.
Here's one of the kitty helpers for the evening. So we did hear about the claim of the printer going off. I'm assuming this is the printer that went off. Mm-hmm. It seems to me that there's this man that comes in here and messes with stuff. there's this, can you tell me what it is? There's this guy that comes in here. He's like, but I like it in here. Why can't I come in here? And he keeps poking at things. That's kind of amusing. Like he thinks that it's almost like, but this is my space. But no, I don't think it is, but maybe it is. Very interesting man. And yeah, all in the chest. It's all congested. It's all impacted and congested in here. I get this feeling of like something kind of looming, like something like covering.
From the foot of the bed or from the side?
I just feel like it almost encompasses it, like it really encompasses the bed. It's very, very all-encompassing. It's really weird. Like, he keeps telling me, but why can't I? You know, I don't mean to scare anybody. Why can't I be in here? Well, maybe because you're being weird.
Don't be weird, dude.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
So what am I sensing? Is this a valid hit that I'm sensing?
Yeah, my father, this was my mother's office for a while and kind of a family room. And then near the end of my dad's life, this was his room where we had hospice in the bed.
And he had taken care of him.
And she took care of him. And he did pass away from a lung condition that he had.
He did have pneumonia. So he had pneumonia and he went to
so
the hospital.
heavy, so heavy.
So when you said that it was hard to breathe and you felt like there was nothing really there.
Yeah.
He was in the hospital and actually had pneumonia. And he said, I don't want to die here. I want to die at home. And so I said, let's bring you home. So we actually set this whole room up for him. And
so he could just
he
be
was
where
here a couple of weeks before he passed. Yeah.
Okay.
Bless
you.
Thank you. Yeah, he had scarring of the lung tissue.
Yes.
So it was a chronic thing that was going to.
Definitely uncomfortable, but he's just he said, but I'm fine, everything's fine, we're good.
He likes to move things.
Yeah, and he seems like he's screwing with stuff in here.
Oh yeah,
and I'm like,
all the time.
So that would obviously So that's his personality.
Okay.
So that's very validating for both of us.
Weird and had to like move things all the time, and he would like almost like reorganize, but not really reorganize.
No. He reorganized it in the way he thought he could find stuff, and then he could never find a damn thing.
Right.
Where did he put that? It was just here.
Yeah. No, literally 100%.
Okay.
Like when we went through the office and like went through his stuff, it was like, why would you put this and this and this here? And then it was like things that were all
But this was my mom's office.
Okay.
Yeah.
This was kind of her office.
But
You'll get to
remember
his.
at the end, it was like there was so much
there was a
stuff,
lot
and it
of
was
stuff.
like, what do you do?
Yeah, he really seems to like it in here. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess maybe he just feels comfortable checking up on you. And
It was like his room that he would watch TV in when he didn't want to watch what my Nana was watching.
Okay.
Because she always watched out here on the big TV.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It's good
Well,
validation.
all right, Dad. Stop being weird. Just don't turn on the printer again. At the very least,
In the middle of the night, at least.
Yeah.
don't turn on the printer. Yeah, don't do it at 3 a.m. Can you pick a different time? He says, well, but time doesn't exist over there. How do I know what time it is? Then don't turn the printer on.
So that right there would indicate he's transitioned then.
Yeah, he's transitioned. He's
Yeah.
not stuck or earthbound. He just loves his family and likes to mess with stuff.
Oh,
Nice.
good.
He's just having a good time.
And that's what he would have done in life too, it sounds like.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I
Alright.
love dead people. Sometimes they're
They're
amusing.
fun. Alright,
Alright, let's deal with the rest of it.
onward then.
This was a little... I don't know. This doesn't feel like this always looked this way.
No.
It's like I've had a change here. There's a change right here.
Mm-hmm.
I think the dead are confused.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
they're like, I don't understand why
That
this...
whole area has changed
Okay.
since,
A lot.
yeah, about 2 years ago, yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, that's all right, huh? I got another helper. You see, I got a lot of helpers.
You do have a lot of helpers.
That's Huntress. She's our hunter.
Hello.
Well, Andres.
Yeah, because
Huntress is going to be looking up your barbecue sauce there.
that's fine. She can eat it. So the female energy, she's like, but I wanted it like this. Like she's picky, very meticulous. I want it like this. I want it like that. I want this. Why is it not the way I want it? She's very yeah.
Nitpicky?
Yes, very meticulous and nitpicky. Like, I don't like it. This is how it always was. This is how it should be. Why isn't it like this?
Because I'm not a grandma.
Yeah. I guess so. Would this be the personality of
Nana.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
1000%.
Well,
Yeah.
sorry.
Good validation.
She does like the paint color. She
Oh, good.
She does like
That was
that.
her daughter that picked that one out.
Good job.
You actually match it.
Yeah, she's like, it's beautiful. I really like that color. That's lovely.
Oh, good.
All right.
Okay.
It's because you got it close
Score.
to blue.
These dead people are funny.
They are.
So does she still talk to you? Huh? Yeah. Does she talk to you? Hello.
They've had that bird for a long time, they said.
Yeah. He's in his 40s. I believe.
He's the biggest one in this whole house and he's big boss.
Well, I'll drop a little holy water on him. He fluffed his wings. He's like, holy water? What? It won't hurt. I promise it won't hurt.
Unless he needs like an exorcism, right?
Haven't seen a possessed bird yet.
Do you need an exorcism? No, you don't. You're beautiful. Yeah.
He's fine.
She still talks to him.
Oh yeah.
They have conversations.
Yeah.
I did, I'm listening. I just had to get something out of here real quick.
Okay, so everything shifts. Just massive wall shifts.
Yeah.
It's almost dizzying, like I'm spinning down a drain. This is really fast shifting right here. It's just all of a sudden, just everything shifts right here and into there. Complete. It's like two worlds.
Yep.
Holy mother!
Isn't hers?
Is that her? Are you feeling it or are you seeing her?
I'm having a little bit of both going on. Like I can see an energy, but I'm also feeling just the shift of energy is rapid. Wow. That's something else.
Yeah, follow her.
Wow. So that was weird.
What happened?
Right as I went through where you were talking about, the facial recognition went full screen. Never seen it do that before.
I don't understand what's going on.
That was odd.
No. Okay, well that's interesting. I get a sense of laughter in here.
Yeah.
Like a lot of laughter and like funny jokes, funny pranks, a lot of like little, I don't know, like really like people like to like have a lot of fun and like just joke around and just a lot of like.
This is obviously his room, right?
No.
I mean, the kids.
No, it's not.
Oh no. Okay.
No, it's just, no. This is like, but it's an amusing. It's very like playful. It's very playful in here.
Okay.
This I actually
Yeah,
feel
it
okay
doesn't-
in here. A little bit in the ear. My ears hurt in here. I have a little bit of ear pain and ear ringing. in here.
Interesting.
A little pressure, almost a pressure change. I don't quite know what that is yet, so I'll.
Maybe we can document that with the air meter.
Yeah. We want to document and see if there's actual literal air pressure difference in this room.
Can happen.
Something out there seems to be a little loomy.
Okay.
A little creepy.
Don't like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that quite yet.
Well.
It's a little odd.
You see enough to seal
Make
out?
sure there's no portals, you know. 'Cause I was
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
turn the light on if you want us to turn the light on.
I get paranoid about portals in.
All right.
Oh, that's a nice closet. Wow.
Oh yeah. That's not a closet. That's a second bedroom.
This is a house. Just make sure there's no portals in here, but
Okay.
oh, it's very staticky right here, though. A little static.
Is it?
Not too bad. I don't think it's quite a portal, but it's staticky.
Yeah. Residual.
A residual, yeah,
Yeah.
energy.
For sure.
No, I think it's okay in there, but I feel sort of watched in here.
Yeah.
I feel watched in the bathroom.
Well, that's not great.
Well, I'm not sure by whom, but I just feel kind of
Yeah.
watched a little bit. I just feel kind of like you'd look behind you like, oh, nobody's there. I get that feeling, so I don't know if that's something you've ever felt. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So we're getting a confirmation on that.
Yeah.
I don't quite know who it is or what it is, but
And there's a lot of laughter in here too.
Yeah.
okay.
That'd be the three of, well, the two boys and me.
Yeah.
All right.
A lot of happiness and laughter. That's good.
Good. Yeah, that's good. That
Because that
feels-
does help the energy of a space. It does
Absolutely.
affect and balance some of the weird. I almost feel like something from like out that direction flows through. Like I don't quite know what it is.
Okay.
It's a little undetermined yet. It just is something that came from that direction.
Because that pretty much looks right out on the lake.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It's just not quite right. Whatever it is not quite settling to me. Your energy is definitely helping. I gotta figure out what shifted the energy in this whole house, though. Something really shifted the whole energy in this space. That's driving me nuts.
Is that? I mean, they did tell us about that.
Remember there was a tree that fell?
Yeah. Is that what it was? Because she did mention about the tree falling.
I don't know if that was, maybe that was a catalyst, but something caused a massive shift to the energy that just goofed it all up.
Okay.
And I don't know what that was. This is interesting. It's almost like it's a dead zone. Like it's like bubble wrap has been put on this space. It's a really interesting
Like it doesn't have its own. It doesn't have its own energy.
yeah, like it's just bubble wrap. Like it's protected. Like there's like bubble wrap around this room.
Huh.
It feels like there's it feels like bubble wrap.
She
Yeah.
said it feels like there's bubble wrap on this room. That it's kind
Maybe
of
that's why
dead.
when the tree
kind of
fell.
dead.
His room, it was damaged by the tree, but it got separated from the house.
Oh wow.
It was still like one piece,
Oh.
but it basically went like this. So it was like this wall just, it was like, holding on. It was like, what the heck? Like, and I mean,
Divine intervention.
and
Right.
everybody even said, like, how did his room stay intact? Like,
It's bubble wrap.
things, yeah, and I was like, maybe Grandpa was there, because that's the only thing I
Yeah.
could think of was maybe Grandpa was there and he, saved you at that point, and maybe that's what happened in the bathroom was Nana saved me. That's why she was watching that bathroom, because that was where she always got ready, and this is where he always got ready.
Oh wow.
So like near
Yeah, this
kind of
is
like the
Wow.
last couple years of their lives, they slept in different rooms because he was a loud snorer.
yeah.
He slept in there and she slept in there, and it's kind of like when you said you felt like you were being watched. I almost died in that bathroom
Oh, jeez.
when the tree fell, and for some reason I didn't. Everybody says that I should have been dead, so it's like
You guys have some
Kinda crazy.
really divine protection.
Yeah.
It's astonishing the level of protection that you guys have and the level of love that's flowing through the space. But I think the heaviness is something. There's a sense of not feeling like somebody's like you're not doing good enough. It's a insecurity, like I'm failing. I need to be doing better. It's a self-loathing thing that is manifesting in someone that might have a little bit of empathic ability, and it's leaking out into the space. That empathic ability and that feeling of failure is leaking into the home. And mixed with obviously the damage and the trauma to the house, that freaks out all the ghosts. And I think everything, it's like a domino effect. One thing happens, then another thing, and then another thing, and another thing. And when you really feel insecure, that can shift the space. That's only healed from within, though. Yeah, it hurts. It's almost like painful, like you want to cry, like just I need to do this, I need this, like there's this desperation of I need to do this, I have to do this. It's very intense energy. So before I get all drowned in it, what am I feeling? Because we play connect the dots together.
Yeah.
I feel the energy, and then you people
You people.
help fill it in.
in my opinion, it's him and I.
Oh, okay.
The insecurities, the not feeling like you're doing enough, you're not pushing yourself enough, you're not in the right spot. Like when you say that, I definitely feel like that's him and I both, because we're both kind of trying to figure out our careers right now.
Oh, okay.
And trying to figure out what we know we can do.
Like the next steps.
Yeah, and
yeah.
pushing ourselves, but also feeling like we can't do it because maybe it's not like obtainable. That's at least how I feel. When you're
Okay.
saying that you feel the insecurities and you feel like
Yeah.
there's something, I definitely feel like it's him and I. But she thinks it's her and I. So,
No, I think it's the three of us.
oh.
Well, there you go.
Mostly them.
Well, I mean, if there's
No, but I feel that way,
if
but
there's
I
a
think-
multi-layer of all of you kind of
Yeah.
having a little bit of like, I just want to take it up a
Sorry.
notch. I want to do this. I want to do that.
Yeah.
Then, and if you're all leaking that emotion into the space,
Yeah.
that's just compounding it exponentially. Everyone's feeling like you want to do this and that and the other thing. My thought is, start somewhere. Set smaller goals and build upon them. Make them more achievable, and then every success will give you that extra boost of confidence to keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Because you guys, you're in particular with your talent, like there's a creative level to you, there, or somewhere, like I don't know if it's like I don't know, like makeup and that kind of stuff. Like there's like a creative type of thing that I think would be. I don't know, that might be something. I don't even make YouTube tutorials. I do something, something like start small and kind of work your way through things, because you guys actually do have a lot of talent and ability and the drive, the work ethic that the grandparents that drive it's within you. So I wouldn't give up. I wouldn't feel just like, things are just too big. If it's too big, break it up into chunks.
Yeah.
Break it up into sections of things that,
School. Yeah.
I see kind of this weird, like, almost like I see an accountant or something. Like I see all these numbers.
He's a real estate broker.
Yeah, that would have been my dad, probably.
Okay.
He was a broker for most of his adult life.
Okay.
So he dealt with
All these damn numbers.
numbers.
I'm like, I see all these numbers. I don't like numbers.
No, I know.
I'm not interested in numbers. I don't like that.
Words out.
Yeah. Well, then I'm standing in a space that was his, so
Yeah.
it doesn't surprise me that I'm absorbing it. So maybe I'll get out of his space so
Okay.
I can feel and absorb you people a little bit better.
You people. Hi, Mo.
Yeah, because he permeates that space too.
Oh, see, he's in with you, Atticus.
Makes sense.
Yeah, this is. There we go. Get clear of one dead person. One thing at a time. Somebody mentioned their brother, so I'm gonna have to figure that one out. That's my brother. Somebody's talking about their brother, so
Really?
yeah. So
I didn't mention my brother. Did you
No,
guys?
spirit, you're saying.
Yeah,
Oh,
like dead. Yeah, somebody is mentioning something about their brother, or a brother. Like they're saying brother, and like
Could be my brother.
Is he alive?
Yes.
I wonder what spirit would be bringing him up. Like if there's something to be drawn attention to, if he's having an issue.
My mom might bring it up. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I know he has some health things going on.
Because there seems to be concern about this person. Like they're a little bit nervous about them in some way, shape, or
Okay.
form.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
they bring up stuff that they just
need to call him.
they throw stuff in. They're like, the spirits are kind of like, hey, by the way, don't forget
Yeah.
about this.
Since you're here.
Yeah.
Since we got the open mic, it's,
Yeah.
That's good to know. Okay.
yeah, I definitely think you should pay attention to if something's going on with him.
Okay.
Because she seems to be a little worried about
Okay.
that, for sure.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
all these people are just, well, at least there's cats. That makes everything better. You've really done well. I'm not sure why you don't feel like you're living up to some kind of standard. You're doing fine.
Okay. That's good.
Like, I don't, yeah, the expectations is like maybe you like you worry, you compare yourself to other people in your circle and in your life, and like you think that maybe you should be doing certain things, or this is where the phase at this age and this time, and these are the things that need to be in place. And forget to look at all of the really good accomplishments. Don't forget to praise yourself for the things that you're doing well, and for what you are blessed with.
Okay.
Yeah. No, you guys are experiencing a lot of sadness and doubt that is coming out of yourselves and spilling onto the space. It's self-inflicted pain, and the more it compounds, and the more it layers, and then you start blaming yourself. Well, maybe it's this, maybe it's that, maybe whatever. You know, you're blaming yourself for a lot of these things, and then that perpetuates like this cycle, and then you get the dead that are trying to fix everything and make you feel happier, so that they're knocking stuff around and making racket and causing all kinds of things because they're upset because you guys are upset, and they're and it basically creates like a tornado and like a vicious cycle in the space that you guys have. It's not your fault, it's just how you feel, and people's feelings do affect their environment. So, not only do we want to validate the relatives and do a little documentation to validate them, so you guys can know you are protected, you are loved, you got a lot of good stuff around you. Yeah. We can work on some ideas of how to clear your own energy and things that we can bless you guys and the space, and make sure you guys know how to just kind of live a real productive and fruitful and happy life, and not let your emotions take over the space and take you over. Right. Like, instead shift the balance back into your control. Because it really feels like it's shifted out. You feel like you're not in the driver's seat.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that with us. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's not right. Because you're such a wonderful family. Thank you. And I really like your guys' energy. It just, I can see the sadness too, and it makes me sad because you're so lovely.
Oh, thanks.
So I don't want you guys to feel that way, but
even meditation might help.
Yeah, I mean, some meditation.
And that can take a lot of forms.
Yeah, I mean, I've even got some resource documents that I think might be useful, just to learn how to be grounded and bubbled and all that kind of stuff. Okay. And you can incorporate that with any faith base as well. It can be tailored to your guys' particular belief systems, or it can just be very standard metaphysical if you prefer that route as well. Yeah. But it's all about envisioning a light around you and keeping yourself protected, getting energy out of your body. It's a real easy kind of mindful exercise, visualization. I mean, even Atticus can actually do it technically.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's about quiet time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I can.
That's all meditation is quiet time.
Yeah. Well, I'll email you guys a couple of documents, just so you can have that as a resource, because I think that will help start to rebuild. It's not gonna, this didn't happen overnight per se, and it can't be fixed overnight per se, but it can be worked on. And we press the reset button for you, and then you guys get to build upon that. Okay. But there was one other room that
my son.
So there is this. Get a lot of headachy feeling in here. It's very headachy in here. It hurts kind of actually. It's like it's a lot of pressure. Pressure, isolation, confusion, identity. There's a lot of struggle with that, like identity and place in the world. It's a weird all these sharp pains.
That's my dad.
Yeah, I mean, I'm having trouble.
Yeah,
I got issues, man.
That would be my dad for sure.
Okay. Well,
this was his office. So he used to spend a lot of time in here.
So okay. I'm gonna feel out his vibe. And
so that's residual, so we can...
That can be smudged out.
Yeah.
Smudge them out.
That's helpful. Yeah. When I do the blessing, when I do the smudging, we'll just have to open a plethora of windows so that, as long as the cats can't get out of them, because we'll have to have an exit for energy.
Yeah, yeah.
It's...
Yeah, he was on the computer a lot. He taught himself how to use the computer at a later age that he was in here. Yeah. And he kept it very stuffy. He wouldn't let us open windows and all that, so he probably did have headaches and all that. He was always complaining about not feeling well.
Yeah, it's tingling. I think some of that energy leaks onto this one.
Well, we can fix that.
Good.
If we
great.
can fix the room, then maybe he'll perk up a little too.
Yeah, maybe.
good.
It'll balance the living because the dead energy will be
Okay.
cleared.
Maybe he'll talk to us.
Heavy
Yeah.
in here. It's super heavy.
Yeah.
Whew, I'm done with that.
We're never really allowed in there.
Yeah.